Hi everyone, welcome back. Wow, this is going to be something a little bit different. I've seen a lot of people put what they think their spin, I suppose, on the QLD Free Community Campground. I'm taking it from a whole different perspective, where actually it's the other side of the river just there, and there's actually weirs along here which keep the water up quite high. The further down there's actually the bottom weir, and to get down to there, it's really nice. People fishing there, people swimming there. The water's lovely, especially when you talk about it's only September. So here we are in Emerald. Now, if you notice while I'm talking in the background, there's the highway. And if you look up here, of course, there's the railway line. I don't know how many trains come along here, but look, this is Sunday afternoon. And there's a reasonable amount of traffic, but it's not too bad. I'm going to spin around for a moment. Excuse me spinning around. So this is a walk along the river. It's actually very nice and shaded in the afternoon, of course, but it's quite an enjoyable walk. Botanic Gardens are just over there. And I worked my way along here and just want you to be able to hear what sort of level of noises there are. I suppose it depends how much there is during the night. I can't imagine there being a lot of trucks at night. It could be occasionally, I suppose. We get them coming past our where we're staying at the moment. Is actually in the Emerald Cabins and Caravans camp park. What happened is I need to have a minor operation on my big toe, and we're going to be here for a week. So we end up going into this other campground instead of here where it says you can only stay 20 hours, which is always interesting, of course. You hear all sorts of stuff about what you can actually do, all that sort of stuff. But it's a really nice campground. At the moment, here it is, 2025. It's $25 a night. We got a nice bit of shade, nice grass. It's pretty well set up. We're quite enjoying it. But here I am still at this place here. Quite interesting. I do like this. I like the look of it. It's all structured, but at the same time, it's got its own beauty about it. I suppose I'm standing here with a pleasant breeze in the shade, and there's this interesting floating walkway, bridge, which is quite an interesting idea. People obviously using it on scooters and bikes and everything else, so you can get around. Yeah. So when we knew we were going to stay, definitely going to stay more than one night, we went and we're going to go somewhere else around. So we ended up going to the campground. People running it have been lovely, which has been good. I always say I don't want to walk and talk, but I do a bit of it. Not too bad. So here we are. This is the actual walk across to the free camping area. I'll tell you a bit more when I get to the other side. So this is just looking under the old bridge here. Here the vehicles going past. This is a walk up, just up to the free camp and the Botanical Gardens. So you can see what it's like down here. Not appealing for us on the asphalt, but this is the lower level. You can see there's up further, there's a lot of people up there as well. Driving past a couple of times, it's always looked very crammed in, very squashed in. But yeah, if you want to stay somewhere for a night, you can see there's people along under here as well. It'd be interesting if a train went over, but I really don't know if that happens or how often it happens. You can hear the kid on the little push bike, probably louder than the people that come past on the road. Not too bad. I suppose people are coming past doing 60. Interesting. More I look at it, I go, would I stay here? Probably not. There's plenty of people do though. And there's people that look like they've been here for a lot more than, actually, probably seen a lot more than a week. Don't know, gotta be careful what they say, I suppose. See people up here on the hill. Go a little bit more at the top when I get up there. Certainly plenty of shade around and everything. So here's up the top. seen it more crammed in than this. Interesting. So it's in the Nogoa River. Here comes the truck. Gives you an idea of the sound. It's starting up. Quite loaded up with cattle. And like down the bottom there where I was videoing, it says only for Botanic Gardens parking. And yet there's obviously people quite established down there. Again, you can hear the noise. I suppose by the time you get over there, not too bad. Yeah, quite interesting in terms of there's a lot of space but not a lot of space. And it's, depending what you got and when you get in first and when you get the better sites. Quite fascinating. So it's worth having a look. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.